Welcome to Bad Duck Farms. Just getting started out today. This is kind of my first video podcast for the farm. It looks like a mess today, as you can tell, but this is my first. Actually, today my tractor guy will be out and he's going to finish it all up for me, do my final disking, and get me ready to plant my plants. I'm a little late in the season for getting it done because of all the rain we've had here lately. So it's put me behind. So my greens and stuff will not be as abundant as I had hoped this year. But my summer fruits should be really good. My cucumbers and tomatoes and peppers and eggplant and beans and corn and everything should still be right on schedule. It's just the lettuces and the mustards and the Asian greens and such that will be missing this year. But should still be a good start. The original plan, or basically the plan at this point, is basically taking this entire lot here. It's kind of a back section to my property. My house is right behind me, and going to convert the whole thing into a working farm. It's all organic. It would be pesticide free. It's going to be basically mostly all heirloom vegetables. Lots of the old-fashioned varieties that you can't find anymore. As you can see, I have added collected leaves, dried leaves that will be worked into the soil to add organic material to the soil. And then I've got mulched hay. This is hay that has gotten wet, has been rained on, damaged in some way. It's not edible really for the animals, so I purchased it at a fairly decent price, and I'm going to have it worked in as well. This will just basically be adding organic material to the soil to allow it to decompose, to attract the earthworms and the other microbial entities that I need to start really building a good soil structure, which will in turn feed my plants without me having to add any fertilizers or any synthetic fertilizers. I'll still be adding some organic fertilizers, but nothing processed. It'll all be natural, as far as I'll be adding rabbit manure, horse manure, cow manure if I can find a good source for cow manure, and then continually add the leaves and the hay as mulches over my vegetables to keep my weeds down. I'm a little concerned about the straw at the moment, or the hay, because it does have some seeds in it. So this may cause a flush of seeds, of grass or weeds to come up in my first beds. So I'm just going to have to deal with that as it comes. I really needed the organic material to really get this soil structure up and to make it more hospitable to my plants. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that a lot of the weeds were killed in the decomposing process of the hay. As you can see, pretty large chunks of it have gotten rotted, and they're basically past the point of are starting to compose. So a lot of the seeds are going to be damaged by that because it's reached a heat. It's kind of molded. It's got some, nasty stuff going on. But that's part of the process. That's kind of what we want to happen. It's starting the process over. But as you can see here as well, there are some grasses coming up through that. But I'm hoping that with when I work this stuff into the soil, my tiller will kill some of the stuff that's already. There's ants in there too. My tiller will kill some of the stuff that's already sprouted, and then I'll just have to do by hand everything else that needs to be done. The plan for the farm is I will be raising all organic, all or majority heirloom, and odd variety, open pollinated vegetables for a CSA market that I plan to build this summer and fall to have ready for the spring. This first season, I plan to have huge amounts of vegetables that I'm basically going to be giving away, kind of as a sampler, to get people interested. Also to have the videos and the photos to document on my website, so that people have some proof that I can actually grow this. If you were to look at this now and say, hey, give me money so I can show you, so I can grow vegetables for you, you would be a little bit skeptical of my ability to do so. So that's the plan for this year, is to grow as much as I can grow, sell any that I can, eat as much as I can, put away as much as I can, and feed all my friends. And then start taking baskets to restaurants and let them, because I would like to also get into maybe a little bit of a small restaurant market. But my main purpose would be to feed individual families, and that's really what I want to do. So my tractor guy, Mr. Alverson, will be coming out today. This afternoon, he is going to till all this straw and leaves into the soil and give me a much better